I think of the people wearing face masks and complaining about how inconvenient they are and how they don't care if they get exposed to the COVID-19. Wait until they are hooked up to a ventilator and put on life support. I focus on the glowing hospital bedside clock. It's straight up midnight. Fighting to stay conscious, my eyes open wide, but it gets dark, and darker. Then my vision returns. I look down upon the scene from high above. I know my body remains there, alive, but near death. My thoughts spin, befuddled, disconnected. I wear a white robe and sandals. Colors on the collar and front of the gown, and similar patterns decorating the bottom seam, display the same bravura as my famous neckties. I sense weight, yet I feel as if I'm floating. My senses register smelling, hearing, and feeling, the same as ever. Cold permeates my soul, not a chill, but rather a desire for warmth. I equate it with being comfortable in my house on a cold winter night, yet I still want to light a fire. Bright orb hovers above, the light attracts me like a bug. Why? A shroud, an enveloping fog, approaches and begins to obscure the luring light. Lacking traction, movement towards the glow, or fleeing the shadow overtaking and ensnaring me does not seem possible. Mime acts pushing hands against an invisible barrier, feeling structure where none existed, comes to mind. Other souls float alongside. A mother clings to her children, the innocent glide towards the light, the adult cannot join them. She cries and flails. More souls pass by, the forgiven linger for a moment until the brightness absorbs them. Night beings appear. Demons fly to and fro, snatching souls. Fiendish eyes gleam as the beasts shred victims with vampire teeth and raptor talons. I hear cries for help and shrieks of terror as the soul eaters encircle me. Someone, somebody, my plea echoes, help me, please. The phantoms leap. I raise my arms to protect my face, the creatures fly through them. Toothed jaws open wide, the hot, putrid breath of hell blows against me. Devoured souls in the throats of the beasts, heads bumping against each other, squirm like fish in a net. A scream, the scream of a man falling off a cliff backwards, emits from deep within my soul. The soul snatchers flee in sudden fright, like a pod of seals attacked by a great white shark. A chaotic retreat. What horrific fiend strikes terror in these ogres? The luminance available fades into the encompassing darkness. A sudden and terrible demise awaits me. Wings flap, sounding like those of a large bird landing. Sulfur vapor burns my nasal passages. Angelo. I hear my name called. Who? What? Dreading a painful shredding and a never-ending devouring in the jaws of an unimaginable monster. My courage allows only a cautious peek in the direction of the one who summons me. An old man, wearing a robe, blood-red and embroidered with gold thread. To take advantage of our unexpected time together, the apparition says in a calm business tone, I would like to retain your legal services. Huh? Bewilderment triggers a stomping of my feet, resulting in instability, and I float around like a panicked, untethered astronaut. Terrified, I struggle to obtain an upright standing position when the voice repeats, retain your legal services. He steps close to me and takes hold of my arms, anchoring me. Upright and stable, I wonder how he knows I am a lawyer. Do I live? I whisper to him. My want-to-be client backs off a bit and looks down at the action taking place.
I don't have my crystal ball.
I panic. Cold sweat moistens my sense of body, my teeth chatter. I wonder how I experience these physical symptoms without my body. I remember hearing of people still feeling an itching sensation from the missing foot after having a leg amputated. What's happening right now? Chattering teeth make it hard to ask. The elder waves the hand to imply such a moment no longer exists. Whimpering, my voice squeaks, who are you? I'm stranded in the afterlife, near death, as the Who song, Who Are You, plays in my head. Why does my mind still act as always?
Your permission, please, to introduce myself.
The gentleman balanced, a few paces away, expresses no signs of anxiety. Neck vertebrae pop as his neck stretches, with a head roll indicating boredom with having to answer a question asked of him many times.
Preceding my accusation of God, the heavenly court called me Lucifer, the Latin word for the morning star, Venus. Heaven knew me as God's first created, the angel of light, the creator of music, the anointed cherub, God's favorite, God's second in command, and the leader of the archangels.
Lucifer. My voice sounds weak, timid, and afraid. Satan points his finger at me.
Will you present my defense?
In what jurisdiction?
The heavenly court.
What law did you violate?
Treason, the attempt to overthrow God and rule the universe.
And the potential punishment?
Eternal damnation.
Then my vision returns. I look down upon the scene from high above. I know my body remains alive down there, but near death. My thoughts spin.